else like to share? How about you in the back with the glasses, sir?
My name's Bobby, and I am an addict.
Hey, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
You know, you folks aren't here because you're gamblers. You are here because you are terrible gamblers.
Okay, Bobby.
These folks don't need to stop doing what they're doing. They just need to get better at it. Who's
All right,
dealing?
Bobby, please.
Who's that?
How's it going, guys? We are going to battle it out to the end here because we're the same sex. That didn't really work. I'm Ryan. I'm a cinemaholic.
I'm Spencer, and I've been secretly a female this entire time. Just kidding, I'm a cinemaholic.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, crying game.
Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. We are doing the Battle of the Sexes review. We saw this last night here at the Telluride Film Festival, and this is one that you're going to want to pay attention to because it's going to be around during Oscar season. Let me just go ahead and read a little bit about this and who's in the cast. This is Steve Carell and Emma Stone. It's got quite a few little cameo roles that I really dug. There's two directors on this one. It's Jonathan Dayton and Valerie Ferris, which, spoiler alert for the review, I think they did a fantastic job. What did you think about this movie?
Yeah, so the filmmakers behind Little Miss Sunshine, which is one of my favorite movies to ever come out of Sundance. Big fan of that one. I really like this movie. I think that people are gonna love this. It's a crowd pleaser at its very core. It brings up very relevant topics to today, and they even said before the movie started that they started working on this movie back in 2015 when they didn't know how the world was gonna be on this given day. And I wanna first highlight the performances because I think both Steve Carell gives a really actually great performance. His character could have been just straight up unlikable, but there are a couple small quiet scenes between him and his son that I thought worked super well for me and made him more three-dimensional. He still had some douchey stuff that he did, but overall I really liked what he brought to the character. Emma Stone, though, is the real standout of this movie for me. I think she'll be nominated for an Oscar for sure, and she does a great job of showing Billie Jean King's flaws at this time, but also like making a really great hero who you can kind of root for in this situation. And she's just such a great actress, so charming and awesome at everything she does, that I really wound up digging this movie a lot. And I thought that, yeah, even the tennis matches I thought were pretty exciting and good. So
yeah, overall I really liked it too. I didn't explain it earlier. If you don't know what this movie is about, it's about the Battle of the Sexes, which is a tennis match that took place in 1973. And I think that's my favorite aspect of this film, is that they shot it as if it was shot in 1973. And they talked a little bit about that before. They even changed the opening logos, the 20th Century Fox fanfare. They did it as if it was in the 70s. So overall, just the look and the feel really worked for me, and I think that's exactly, like they said, what they were going for. I think this film is going to work on so many levels and be appealing to so many people because they treated it as if you didn't know what was going to happen, and so it had that suspense, and it kind of led up and it led up and it led up. And this is a rather big event that we've been riding up and down the gondola today with people who remember this happening and watched it on TV. Obviously we weren't even conceived yet, but this isn't anything new. This is a fairly well-known event, but it was able to translate as if it was something, like you said, they didn't know the world that this was going to come out in, but it really does feel like it's coming out specifically for us in today's day. So all around, very good movie. I love the cinematography aspects. The performances, like you said, were bar none fantastic, and there will be some Oscar noms going around for acting. And I think it's just a movie that everyone should see. Yeah. Overall is the thing that I'm coming out of. We did a Darkest Hour review, and I feel like this is very similar to Darkest Hour in the sense that it's just a very tight, well-made movie that knows exactly what it wants to be and what it needs to convey, and it doesn't waste time. It is very engaging from front to back, and like you said, the tennis match at the end was engaging. For watching a ball go back and forth, I'm not a huge tennis fan. I've played, but it was exciting. It was watching a sports event.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and rate this movie an 8.5 out of 10. I really like this movie. I think people are gonna like it. It's a crowd pleaser at its core, like we said Darkest Hour kind of was. And yeah, check this out as soon as you get the chance.
Awesome. I'm going to rate it a little bit higher. I'm going to go 8.75. I really enjoyed this experience. And this, like we said, it comes out later this month, so make sure to run out to the theater and support it, because this one will be around during Oscar talks, and it just overall is a very important film, so make sure to check it out. Make sure to check out some of our other videos, subscribe so that you can get more Telluride action going on, and so that you can be informed and tell us what you think back. Say, hey, you know what, you guys are freaking idiots and that was a stupid movie, or just kind of pat our backs and be like, I'm glad you saw that first. I don't care. Tweet me or follow me on Twitter, Stardust, and Letterboxd at @Rye_Gordon.
You guys can follow me on all the same things, Twitter, Stardust, Letterboxd, at Spinny Hind. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time,
Bye.